Hello everyone. You can submit your mock test answers in the comment section. Question is you have a CSV file that contains user complaints. The file contains a column named logged. Logged contains the date and time each complaint occurred. The date in logged is in the following format. You need to be able to analyze the complaints by the logged date and use a built-in date hierarchy. What should you do? Option A, change the data type of the logged column to date. Option B, split the logged column by using at as the delimiter. Option C, add a conditional column that outputs 2018 if the logged column starts with 2018 and set the data type of the new column to whole number. Option D, apply the parse function from the date transformations options to the logged column. Question is you have a Power BI data model that imports data from a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. You use Power Query to load a query that contains both renamed and custom columns. Later you attempt to reload the query and receive the following error message. Expression.error, the column within single quotes category of the table wasn't found. What are two possible causes of the error? Option A, the column was removed from the source file. Option B, the column was renamed in the source file. Option C, the file is no longer in the specified location. Option D, the data type of the column was changed. Question is you have a project management app that is fully hosted in Microsoft Teams. The app was developed by using Microsoft Power Apps. You need to create a Power BI report that connects to the project management app. Which connector should you select? Option A, Microsoft Teams Personal Analytics. Option B, SQL Server Database. Option C, Dataverse. Option D, Data Flows. Question is you import two Microsoft Excel tables named customer and address into Power Query. Customer contains the following columns: customer ID, customer name, phone, email address, address ID. Address contains the following columns: address ID, address line 1, address line 2, city, state, region, country, postal code. Each customer ID represents a unique customer in the customer table. Each address ID represents a unique address in the address table. You need to create a query that has one row per customer. Each row must contain city, state or region, and country for each customer. What should you do? Option A, merge the customer and address tables. Option B, group the customer and address tables by the address ID column. Option C, transpose the customer and address tables. Option D, append the customer and address tables. Question is you have a CSV file that contains user complaints. The file contains a column named logged. Logged contains the date and time each complaint occurred. The date in logged is in the following format. You need to be able to analyze the complaints by the logged date and use a built-in date hierarchy. What should you do? Option A. Apply a transformation to extract the last 11 characters of the logged column and set the data type of the new column to date. Option B. Change the data type of the logged column to date. Option C. Split the logged column by using at as the delimiter. Option D. Apply a transformation to extract the first 11 characters of the logged column. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. In case of any query, please reach out to guruforcertification@gmail.com. Question is, you attempt to connect Power BI desktop to a Cassandra database. From the Get Data Connector list, you discover that there is no specific connector for the Cassandra database. You need to select an alternate data connector that will connect to the database. Which type of connector should you choose? Option A. Microsoft SQL Server Database. Option B. ODBC. Option C. OLEDB. Option D. OData. Question is, you are creating a report in Power BI Desktop. You load a data extract that includes a free text field named call. You need to analyze the frequency distribution of the string lengths in call 1. The solution must not affect the size of the model. What should you do? Option A, in the report, add a DAX calculated column that calculates the length of call 1. Option B, in the report, add a DAX function that calculates the average length of call 1. Option C, from Power Query Editor, add a column that calculates the length of call 1. Option D, from Power Query Editor, change the distribution for the column profile to group by length for call 1. Question is, you need to provide a user with the ability to add members to a workspace. The solution must use the principle of least privilege. Which role should you assign to the user? Option A, viewer. Option B, admin. Option C, contributor. Option D, member. Question is, you have a Microsoft Power BI report. The size of PBIX file is 550 MB. The report is accessed by using an app workspace in shared capacity of powerbi.com. The report uses an imported dataset that contains one fact table. The fact table contains 12 million rows. The dataset is scheduled to refresh twice a day at 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. The report is a single page that contains 15 app source visuals and 10 default visuals. Users say that the report is slow to load the visuals when they access and interact with the report. You need to recommend a solution to improve the performance of the report. What should you recommend? Option A, change any DAX measures to use iterator functions. Option B, enable visual interactions. Option C, replace the default visuals with app source visuals. Option D, split the visuals onto multiple pages. Question is, you are modeling data by using Microsoft Power BI. Part of the data model is a large Microsoft SQL Server table named order that has more than 100 million records. During the development process, you need to import a sample of the data from the order table. Solution: from Power Query Editor, you import the table and then add a filter step to the query. Does this meet the goal? Options are yes or no. Our Set 5 of Microsoft PL-300 mock test will be released soon. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the update. Stay tuned and keep learning with us. In case of any query, please reach out to guruforcertification@gmail.com. Thank you.